Imagine walking through tall grass and hearing that unmistakable hiss, or the sudden rustle of scales sliding across leaves. Your heart jumps, your body freezes. Even if the snake is harmless, your fear takes over. Today we're exploring Ophidiophobia, the intense fear of snakes, one of the oldest and most widespread phobias in the world. Ophidiophobia comes from the Greek words ophis, meaning snake, and phobos, meaning fear. While many people dislike snakes or feel cautious around them, ophidiophobia is much deeper. It's an intense, irrational fear that can cause someone to panic even at the sight of a picture, a video, or even a toy snake. In fact, studies suggest that fear of snakes is among the top 5 most common phobias worldwide. When faced with a snake, or sometimes just thinking about one, a person with ophidiophobia may experience rapid heartbeat and trembling, sweating and dizziness, intense anxiety or panic attacks, nausea or feeling faint, urge to run away or freeze completely. For some, even hearing the word snake is enough to spark unease. Picture being invited on a nature hike with friends. The path is safe, the air is fresh, but you can't enjoy it. Every stick looks like a snake. Every rustle of leaves makes you panic. You're on edge the entire time, unable to relax. That's what living with ophidiophobia can feel like. Fear taking away experiences that should bring joy. Why are so many people afraid of snakes? There are a few key reasons. 1. Evolutionary survival instinct. For early humans, snakes were real threats. Poisonous bites could be fatal. Our brains evolved to detect their shape and movement quickly. 2. Traumatic experiences. A frightening encounter with a snake in childhood can trigger a lifelong phobia. 3. Cultural influence. Many stories, myths, and even religious texts portray snakes as dangerous, deceitful, or evil. Think of the serpent in the Garden of Eden or venomous snakes in mythology. 4. Media reinforcement. Movies and TV often exaggerate snakes as terrifying predators, which fuels existing fears. Ophidiophobia doesn't only affect people in places where snakes are common. Even city dwellers far from the wilderness can struggle. It may cause them to avoid hiking, camping, or outdoor activities, refuse to visit zoos or wildlife parks, feel uneasy in rural areas or gardens, experience panic attacks if they unexpectedly see a snake, even on TV. For many, this fear restricts their freedom to enjoy nature and sometimes even travel. Like other phobias, ophidiophobia can be treated. Some approaches include exposure therapy, starting with snake images, then videos, and eventually observing a snake in a safe, controlled environment. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, challenging negative thoughts about snakes and reframing them logically. Education, learning about snakes, especially which species are harmless, can reduce fear. Relaxation techniques, breathing, grounding, and mindfulness to reduce anxiety in triggering situations. Some people also benefit from virtual reality therapy, where they can safely face their fear without risk. It's important to note, not all fear of snakes is irrational. Some caution is natural and healthy. But when that fear disrupts daily life or prevents someone from enjoying normal experiences, it becomes a phobia. And like all phobias, it's not a sign of weakness. It's the brain's way of protecting you, sometimes too much. So, whether it's a deadly viper in the wild or a harmless garden snake in the backyard, ophidiophobia makes no distinction. Fear takes the wheel. If you found this video insightful, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And tell us in the comments, do snakes make you shiver or do you find them fascinating? Stay curious, stay aware, and remember, understanding fear is the first step in overcoming it.